Okay, this one.
Mighty Max, Mighty Max!
It's Mighty Max!
Welcome to Skull Dungeon.
Wow!
Mighty Max!
Smasher, get up! Your brain donor is here. Me want brain. No way.
Hey guys, welcome again to Squid Live Toy Reviews and Unboxing channel. Today I wanted to give you a look at my favorite toy line, which is the Mighty Max toy line. It started in '92. It branched out later in the mid-90s to an animated series and then eventually a Sega Mega Drive game. If you're not familiar with them, which pretty much every '90s kid is, then I would be very surprised. Anyways, the first thing to come out in the early '90s was the Doom Zone. They were called Doom Zones, and you got the Palace of Poison, the Skull Dungeon, all of that. But this is from the second series of Doom Zones. This is a Doom Zone, basically, the second series, and it's the Ape King, Mighty Max Tangled with the Ape King. It's obviously a jungle-themed kind of thing. I'll open it up. See, so I mean this is basically what it is. You get like a little world inside where you get to have an adventure or whatnot. And then it's a figure. You get your little. See. I mean the details, pretty amazing, really. And then in the Doom Zones they have like little features, and you generally get about 2 to 3 characters. You can't really stand that guy up, but yeah. And I mean you get the little, and it's hard to show on camera, but there's a lot of really cool detail there, and yeah. So that's that one. I highly recommend picking it up on eBay or wherever if you get a chance. And here are the horror heads. These came out next. These came out after the Doom Zone. This is just a classic one. It's from the first series of horror heads. In some countries it was called the Vamp Biter, and in some countries it was called Nightwing. Being from South Africa, it was called Nightwing. In America, I think it was called Vamp Biter. And see, basically in these ones, you only got one big guy, had no mobility or any kind of, and then he kind of stands there. He kind of just stands there, and it's good for a display piece. And then yeah, I mean, that's basically horror heads. And then you get the shrunken heads, which are obviously in comparison, quite small and cool looking. With this one, you only get a Mighty Max figure. That's it. And then the bad guy is actually like molded into the surface, which if you got an imagination and stuff, it's still. I mean, it's just cool because it's so small, and cool, and yeah. I don't have actually any of the big play sets, but there are giant play sets, Skull Mountain, Dragon Island, things like that. I don't own those. There's also action figure type ones, Magnus, Lava Warrior, or whatever. Then there's these hairy head ones, which are kind of lame a little bit, but they are Mighty Max, so you have to, get them or whatever if you're a collector. And it comes with one Mighty Max figure. The mouth opens up a little bit. and then it just does nothing really. But I think these are very early on. They stopped making these because, like, you know, obviously not that great compared to the other ones. But yeah, thank you for checking it out. And yeah, I'm gonna get more into the horror heads. I'm gonna be reviewing all the horror heads series 1 figures after this. And thank you very much for watching.